Gotta definitely not forget to go live. Welcome to the race brought to you by Meridian Market. I am so glad this worked. Okay. Okay. Don't worry, it's perfectly fine. We're locking in. Anyways, top 7. So Walnut will be the last one to be released for this round. Then the rest of you will be second round, then Q2. SWRC, not timer. Fuck. Race state quali. It will be 8 laps, then just crash into T1 once you're done with your 8 laps. But it's technically going to be 7 because, pit counts as lap all the BS. So pit counts as lap all the BS. It'll be 7 laps really. But so Asprey, go ahead and start now. Ducks go. Iconos go. Casimir go. Tuba go. Chocolate go. Walnut go. Let's hope this released properly. Asprey's coming around the later session. Nope, it's going. SWRC has not died in the slightest. Who's... What the fuck? Okay, Asprey setting a 42.4. Stop pinging me. What are you asking? I don't know what you're pinging about. Oh my god. Awesome, if you're racing, you're going second round. It's qualifying. Oh my lord. Please, I'm trying to broadcast. Asprey taking the DRS ducks as well. As everyone's coming through setting their laps. Ask me between the sessions while I add the other people, okay? Screenshotting this just so that way I know who's already qualied. I know who, but just in case. Asprey, no improvement. Duck setting a 43.097 2-second improvement. So everyone else here is kind of spinning randomly. If you're trying to get over to race at Cyibaro Possum, it is Warp Race 2 in Event Server. So Iconos set a 44.286. Casimir with a 42.782 as well, setting a very fast time for his quali. As Tuba sets a 46.201, going nearly 3 seconds faster. Chocolate a bit over, so no PB from him. Walnut going into P5 so far with a 45.428. And Asprey coming around again to go on to lap 4. No improvement due to being 0.1 seconds slower. Very close. That's 2 ticks. As he's making his way around, getting the wall tap. As both DRSs are open for quali for pure optimization. Asprey elects to take that route with the second DRS to cut through since it goes a bit faster. Chocolate setting a 42.999. Very fast lap, 2.5 seconds faster than he was expecting. Not expecting that than he previously had. Fuck my brain today. It is horrible. Okay. Asprey, no improvement as well, as he's going on to lap 5 of 8, so he has 4 more laps counting that one. Counting the one he's on currently. Iconos and Casimir are both coming through, looking like they're slowing down a bit to get cleaner laps for themselves. Tuba is coming around on a relatively fast lap, setting 0.6 seconds faster with a 45.049. Chocolate getting 6 seconds over. Walnut barely under. Asprey setting another PB of a 42.301. He is absolutely wanting that pole position. As he is now caught up to Walnut though, so that's going to prevent him from going too much faster, as he ended up catching up to the back of the pack, which was what he was not wanting to happen. Chocolate further up the track is looking to be on a possible PB to get up into P2 this lap. He's making his way through. No improvement, but was very close nonetheless at the end. Everyone's sort of just making their way around, finishing up their laps. Asprey going on to lap 7 right now. No improvement as well, as he was very behind. And into the what? I don't even know what Possum's talking about. Into the race. This is quali. It's quali. Oh my god. It's qualifying. I'm turning on streamer mode. Holy shit. Why is it off right now? Oh my god. There we go. Holy shit. I'm getting pinged every message. Asprey going on to final lap, looking like he has one more lap to go. Zeus, make sure to wiggle back and forth a little bit just to be certain that you don't go AFK kicked, because I know it does AFK kick on this server. So just to be very safe. Okay, Possum. I'll look at standings after. You're going to join round 2, because we've just done round 1 of quali. Like, we literally just started. It's not been long. Lining up people takes forever, so it's going to be a bit long of a race today. So I apologize about that. It's just lining people up and doing the math with it all. And Asprey was on a PB. Crashes in. Provisional pole right now. Dux has finished quali. Everyone crossing the finish line has finished quali now. Logan died? Okay. So. Ignos, you have finished quali. Casimir's finished quali. Then Chocolate and Walnut are the last 2 people to finish quali. After that. Oh, that was Tuba, not Casimir. My bad. My complete bad. As Walnut comes through and finishes quali. State RC, race. State none. Fuck. I'm typoing so bad. Race, export, flaps. Okay, that now. This is always annoying having to do another one, you know. Asprey, can you walk away from them? I need to. I'm gonna need to add them all at once, by the way, just to be safe. Race. Exit. That everyone? Is Possum here? Possum, where are you? Possum, get over. Get over to join them. Go down the stairs and out the garages on the right. If you have there's a boat across the track in the chest. If you have a boat, you're good. Just line up, okay? Okay, we're doing this fast, okay? We're going to everybody else off the track. That's there, like line up, like there, you're good. Anybody else on the track? No. Seuss, you're good. Wiggle a bit more. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna have to let people go very fast whenever I start this. State quali. Okay. 8 laps, 0 pits yet again for qualifying. We're going very fast, just rolling it out as fast as humanly possible. Okay, Algerino, you're welcome to go right now. David, go. Sacred, go. Dagger, go. Logan, go. Alpha, go. ICO go. Awesome go. This is cutting it close, as Algerino is coming around to complete his lap, but he scraped really bad there. With this few amount of people, might as well go ahead and do a Q2, just for the sake of it. It's already going long, so might as well. As Algerino sets a 47.999, David set at 46.1, Sacred set at 53.6, Dagger 52.7, Logan 49.3. Everyone's going to be coming through pretty fast now. As Alpha sets a 52.6, ICO sets a 48.8, very strong lap for ICO. Possum setting a... I don't know how he did not set one. Zeus? You good? I don't know what happened to Possum's lap. Okay. So, Possum, just keep doing laps. Okay, buddy? It is counting. It's counting everybody. I don't know why Possum wasn't counted. I'm just waiting for Possum to come around again and see if it goes. Like, Alpha sets a 45.1. That's very strong. Possum, I beg, hopefully it goes. Like, I'm scared for you, buddy. Like, please count.
Oh no.
There it goes, 47.6. He's counting. It just didn't. He must have, like, started at a weird position where it didn't count something weird. But yeah, it's going. I'll give Possum an extra lap after everyone finishes because he did get that absolutely stolen from him. Everybody's coming around. Leaf Sacred is in 7th right now. Let's see how he PBs. He gets 1.3 seconds ahead. Logan gets 2.25 seconds. Dagger gets 3.4 seconds ahead of his previous time. So everyone's getting strong times here. Alpha a bit behind, though. ICO sitting a 1 second faster. Possum with a 1 second faster up to provisional P5 and Heat 2, of course. Q2 I can combine, by the way, because it's gonna... I have the stuff here. David setting fastest with 44.401. As everybody is sort of spread around doing their laps. Kind of nice to just look at it from above. So everybody's doing their laps, everyone can be seen. Not much in terms of PBs at the moment, as everybody's just doing the rest of their 8 laps equally. I think 8 laps was a little bit much, but better to be a bit over than under, so. My hope is to get the race started by 4, so we're still going just as fast as the other thing, so I'm gonna speed us up for Q2, by the way. David slowed down. There is DRS is permanently on. Just to reiterate again for anybody not taking it at the moment, it will be you know, activated type DRS for the race. That's a bit strong language. I don't know, but Alpha is on a strong lap right now with 0.65 ahead, 0.7 actually, as he's going through the DRS section. Lost a bit of time there, but he's making his way around. As David is on lap 7 of 8. Not sure who's making it lap 8. Maybe not Dagger. Whoever makes it lap 8, that'll tell me. So Alpha comes around. Nope. Someone's gonna put it on lap 8 and I'll know who it is once they cross the finish line as everyone's coming across. pretty spread out for this quali session. Fudge. As next up is going to be Algerino and David. Now, okay, following David. So David is on lap 8 of 8. Actually, it is Algerino or David, one of the two. I think it's probably both. So, as David managed to get around Algerino there, I have no clue how he did that. That was an insane move by David. So he is making his way through, trying to keep his pole in this in the quali heat too. As they are coming around, there was a Possum got nearly 2 seconds ahead up into provisional P3 with a 44.7. That's an insane run for that. David's finished. Algerino's finished. Quali. Everyone crossing the finish line is finished quali. Please don't run back over the finish line or anything, just to reiterate, or else you are DQ'd. Logan's finished. Sacred's finished with a 43.1. Oh my gosh, Sacred. Dagger coming through. Finishing quali. There's a couple more people on the track. ICO and Possum. Anyone else? ICO getting 4 or 5 seconds. 0.45. That seems to be about it. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, Possum, go around and then start another lap again. Don't go back through the finish line. Do not go back through the finish line or else it's going to count you really low. I forgot. I said you're finished. My bad. So this is... We're going to start a bit after 4 because I accidentally delayed with that. But yeah, so... Yeah, we'll give Possum another lap because he deserves it. Due to getting scammed out of a checkpoint finish line thing, so... This is, once you cross the finish line, you're on your final lap, Possum, so any scrape or anything that happens, if you want to, like, just call it off, call it off. I'll be following you as he goes on to his final lap going through. Taking the round section as precise as he can, getting the DRS. Going through the chicanes before the main back straightaway into more chicanes. Going wide instead of doing the cut through, which is different than a lot of other people's lines there. He's a bit behind his previous time. He's hoping to catch up in the latter end, electing not to take the wall tap there. Going around, heading across the finish line for a 0.35 improvement. Race state none. Okay. So Possum in provisional P2. Okay. C. P2. Let me go do the quick math on this really quickly. I'll drag people up in a second. Gotta go very fast with this. Trying to go find where older Minecraft config swrc results. Oh, not that one. Okay, so let me go as fast as I can here. S4.
Want me to
shoot.
turn off DRS?
No,
Active again?
keep it on because we're doing Q2.
Okay.
What? I just did this. What the fudge? I'm crashing out at the moment because there it goes. Got it. Okay. Fresh. There. Yep, we're doing a Q2. I'm just getting it. Like Q3, SWRC, race, load, nope, race, player, file. Right click, rename. Okay. Generated. Bob, how many people are here, by the way? 15? 15. So we're going to do top 8. We're doing top 8 for Q2. There we go. Okay. Easy. Please line up behind the copper grates and pit. So in first Asprey, line up right there. Second ducks. Third chocolate. Fourth Casimir. Fifth sacred. Behind Casimir sacred. Sixth Econos. Seventh tuba, who's already there, and eighth possum. Perfect, perfect. Okay. Everybody else, please be off the track. David, please be out of your boat and off the track for now. Please and thank you. Yeah, just please be off the track, hanging out, doing whatever. Don't kill each other. Don't kill each other. Do not kill each other. I will disqualify you. I will disqualify. Don't kill each other. So, anyways, Q2, quickly starting as fast as I could. This went over a bit. Oh well. Okay. Asprey, go ahead and go. Ducks, go. Chocolate, go. Casimir, go. Sacred, go. Sacred, go. Econos, go. Tuba, go. Possum, go. Let's hope I calculated this correctly. Asprey's coming around to the front, and Possum is well out of the pits. Perfect, perfect. Okay, we're set. Asprey coming around to set a 43.851. That counts being in the pits, both how pit counts as lap right now. Ducks with a 42.350. We're going to have some very competitive Q2 right now. Chocolate with a 45.25. Bit slow, that's okay. As this is just to decide the top 8. As Asprey makes his way through the open DRS. Seuss, once this finishes, I'm going to have you go quickly close both DRSs once everyone finishes quality, by the way. Asprey making his way around, nearly caught up to Possum already, so he needs to have some good clean laps first. He's making his way around, going a bit slower to hold off to get a good clean lap to start with. As further back, Chocolate is setting a no PB, but Casimir gets 2 seconds faster with a 44.1 flat, putting him in P3 right now for starting on the grid. as Ikanos jumps up the P2 with a 43.6 with 3 seconds of improvement. Ikanos has been cooking today. Tuba getting up to P5 with a 44.2, Possum with a 44.4 just behind. Asprey taking back from Ikanos P2 with a 42.8. As Dux is trying to keep the pole away from him. As Casimir sets no improvement. Chocolate with a 2.1 second improvement, though, taking back P3 from Ikanos. Ikanos, though, is going to come around and raise up a 42.9 to immediately dethrone Chocolate's P3. As Sacred is at a 47.1 right now. Possum getting up to P5 with setting a 44 flat, getting 4/10 improvement. Asprey holding off, trying to get a clean lap. He's just holding off, so Dux is the one to track for whenever the quali finishes, as Asprey's given up position. Dux is making his way around, trying to keep the pole position by just going as fast as he physically can, considering how fast Vampire's being in the latter part of this season. Dux's Viridian teammate Chocolate is back in fourth, sandwiching the two Viridian drivers between them, so we shall see how that turns out in the race itself. Going on to lap 6 for the race. We're going out. Fuck, my brain is going crazy today. I'm having too many thoughts all at once. It's been a while since I've done true commentary. Dux making his way around the chicane. Asprey trying to set some very clean laps. Capping off with a 42.451 right now. Which is very close to Dux's time. Only about 2 ticks behind. Very close indeed. As Dux is making his way around the track, nearly catching up to Lap Possum in the Q2. So Dux now has 2 laps to go, setting a 42.201. Gifted Tuba up to a 43.2. As well, Asprey a bit behind, trying to give himself space to get very fast laps. Dux doing the same thing to Possum. Casimir down to a 42.75, overtaking Ikanos. The top 4 are all within 1 second of each other's qualifying times. Ikanos setting a 42.450, beating Asprey by 1/1000th of a second in qualifying right now. Sacred setting a 44.2, overcoming his previous time by 1.5 seconds. Possum down to 43.4. Dux on final lap of quali, though, as he is making his way around. I'm going to export the positions after this and just combine it so that way it's easier to load. As Dux is making his way around to try to overtake. Asprey's having some bad lag right now. Sacred is on 1 bar of internet as well, so it's bad internet at the moment. But Sacred lags in front of Dux. Dux can't get a time. Sacred lagged out a bit. He's back, though. His internet spiked for a second and froze him in place. So Dux will complete Q2 quali. Since Sacred got lapped, I have no clue where Sacred went. Chocolate's finished with Q2 quali. He might have passed and I didn't see him. Casimir finished with Q2. Ikanos finished. Asprey hopped out of the boat. Why am I the one getting fussed at here? What the hell? Okay. As everybody else is finishing up. And Sacred finished. Okay, I'm gonna just go ahead. Let's see. Race, state, none. That's everyone. But I'm trying to go as fast as possible. I'm kind of soloing this right now, so go ahead and practice a bit. Okay. Holy crap. Okay. So let me go ahead and get this done really fast. This is a very easy fix. It's just called pull this data and override this data. 1, 2, 3. B. Pull S. Or C. Race exit. See, oh my god, I have to go really fast. I have to go really fast. I'm trying to go as fast as possible. We're gonna go short, a bit short considering how long this has taken. So 24 laps, 3 pits, very fast. We're going very fast. 24 laps, 3 pits. I know it's short. I'm literally not caring at this point. Asprey, stop crashing out. 24 laps, 3 pits. Yes. Seuss, have you gotten the DRSs? Can you get the DRSs, Seuss? Please, we have to go very fast. Failed to activate race? Oh, what
Okay.
the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, it didn't. Oh, because I didn't load it. I didn't load it properly. Wait, okay. Okay, we'll do 27 laps. We'll do 27. Fine, since people fussed. 27. I'll meet you in the middle there. 24 or 27? I don't fucking care. 27. Okay. There we go. Okay. Yep. Can you flick the other one too? And then you didn't do the. Oh, you did it. Okay. Go flick the grid. Closed. Because we have to line up. I'm trying to go very fast, please. I was trying to get this as fast as possible. It's very hard too whenever I'm having to do stream and race control right now. So, flick closed grid really quick. Okay. So Seuss, when you flick it, you don't have to be up in the stands. If you just run to like the garage area between, you'll load it all, by the way. So you don't have to run very far.
Yep.
So in order, Dux, Econos in second, Asprey third, Casimir fourth, Chocolate fifth, Tuba sixth. Then Possum seventh, Sacred not here, David ninth, Logan 10th, Alpha 11th, Walnut 12th, Aldrino 13th, ICO 14th, Dagger 15th. Sorry, Kanye, it's a bit too late to race. Sorry. So 100 there. Okay, just screenshotting that just so we have it. Anyways, 27 laps, 3 pits. I'm gonna set the race really quick. Okay. Seuss, you ready to start this race brought to you by Viridian Market?
Yep.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, flick. Everybody's going. We're going fast right now as Dux is taking an early lead. Econos, Asprey, and Casimir are all in one huge tandem for second place, followed by Chocolate, David, Tuba, Possum, Alpha, everybody else in the field going at once. DRS opening quite a bit. The window for it is short, so it's tough for people to reach it as Asprey is up in tandem with Casimir as they took the lead from Dux. Dux took the DRS though and kind of gets through them in the cut through section after the second DRS as Dux is back in tandem lead with against Asprey. Asprey getting the inside line. Dux going outside. We'll see if the speed lets them out. Dux with a slight lead on the front stretch, both of them taking very similar lines. Asprey with the fastest lap though, with a 45.350. They are both still in tandem, Casimir and Econos just behind. with none of them electing to take the DRS, which is surprising. Everybody's going. Sacred is not here right now, though, so I assume he DQ'd, but there's only 15 people, so he still gets the singular point if he doesn't. So even if he doesn't get to start in the race, he still gets the singular point there. As nobody's elected to take pit as of lap 2 so far. 3 pits total in the race, due to the fact that this track's so tight it kind of needs it, considering it's called the Monaco of Formula Abex. As Asprey is trying to extend his lead over Dux about 1.5 seconds ahead of Dux. Econos behind by about 3 seconds from Dux himself. Everybody very close to each other. As Dux got into tandem with Asprey due to the DRS. They are both very close to each other, both unable to take the other one, so they both open DRS if they can't take. Dux going for bump route, but taking it a bit tough. He scraped, so he got passed by Asprey and bumped after, allowing Econos and Casimir to catch up a bit. So Asprey is looking to extend his lead by as much as he can. He wants this race win. He wants the championship for the season. As for the back in the pack, Casimir sets a 44.001 for the fastest lap, as Alpha and David were fighting each other, but David bumps Alpha out of the way. Possum has completed his first pit as well, so he's probably going to be some early lap traffic for Asprey and everybody up in the lead. As back in the pack, ICO, Dagger, and Possum are actually all next to each other, all going. Dagger electing to take his first pit, as Possum is up to P14 now, looking to catch back up to ICO to get around to compete with them. Algerino getting a bit squirrely at the first DRS, so he got caught up there, as Possum was unable to capitalize on ICO's DRS by about 1/4 of a second or so. Algerino bumping a bit weirdly, seems like his boat cam's not liking him today. As Logan is looking to catch up to Alpha, who's up in P9, trying to get a good top 10, if not top 5 finish today. As Dux has passed Asprey and is ahead by about 2.5 seconds. Asprey just waiting out the second DRS as he got a bit stuck. So he's back competing with Casimir a bit, as Dagger is just ahead, whom they are lapping currently since he pit, as Algerino and Dagger are pitting again, it seems like. Wait, no, that's Algerino and Possum, my bad. Yeah. This Possum is up to 2 pits, but gets bumped by Dux on the way out and bumps Dagger, which is going to cause a huge bump train for Asprey to get caught up by. Casimir, too, looks to be getting caught up in it, as everybody starts dealing with all the lap traffic on the track. As Asprey and Casimir both get the first DRS, they now have to get past Possum, as Casimir gets bumped by Asprey and then gets bumped by Econos, so he just got caught up, as Asprey and Econos have to take the long route due to Possum waiting out the DRS in front of them. They are now both in tandem, if not around. Econos a bit behind, so probably just out of tandem, or right about out of tandem, as Asprey's getting ahead of Possum. Looking to catch up, as Asprey ended up losing about 8 seconds due to the conflict with all the back markers they just passed at once. As Casimir has elected the pit, going into his 7th lap. The first person in the top 10 aside from Tuba to take it, as Econos also got the DRS from Asprey, and Chocolate has caught up as well. They are all going to be trying to catch up to Dux as fast as they can. They want to keep Dux away from getting a pit delta over, so that way they are still able to try to snatch the win away from him. As Asprey's now trailing Algerino, who bumps Asprey horribly. Asprey is electing to go and pit after that, not wanting to deal with any more backmarking, letting Econos go to catch up. As Chocolate is now around Asprey as well, as he's coming through, getting around the finish line. Casimir's coming out, but Asprey is still ahead, so Asprey is still in P4 after all of the chaos there. but it will be a contentious P4 as Asprey gives the DRS to Casimir. Casimir getting around, but they are going to be very close, if not in tandem with each other. So Dux is looking to try to lap Alpha, but he elects to go pit. We shall see where the deltas leave him, as Ikonos is coming around. No pits so far. He's coming around T1. He is going to take the lead from Dux by about 1 to 2 seconds. So Ikonos does have the lead right now. Dux was not far enough ahead like he was desiring. He's going to be stuck behind. Dux getting the DRS, but Ikonos in tandem again. They are making their way through the second DRS. Dux electing to take it. Ikonos going for the bump route, getting out ahead. So Dux is now in a tandem, I believe, as he is trying to catch up. He's slightly behind. Ikonos has a very fast line on this track and bumps Dux out of tandem, so Ikonos will certainly have the lead now by a couple seconds, as he's now 3.5 seconds ahead. About 12 seconds ahead of Asprey, who's back in third place, getting around Casimir. As ICO has elected the pit, Asprey can now see to recovering the time lost from being behind the lap traffic, as ICO is taking his second pit. Possum has done all of his pits. Everybody else is only on 1 or 2 pits. Many people on none. Casimir got around in the DRS and bumped Asprey. Asprey trying to get back up for the podium. Ikonos is maintaining his roughly 3.5 second lead over Dux, though, as he is just laying down laps to still needing to take 3 pits. He's just laying down laps to try to extend his lead as far as he can. Alpha opens the DRS, but it was way too early to open, as everybody's having to not take the first hairpin DRS. Ikonos is catching up, able to take the second DRS, not get around Alpha. He's probably gonna, but get in tandem at least. He has the speed. He should be able to get around. Alpha scrapes a bit, so Ikonos has the lap to Alpha. So now only the top 9 remain unlapped by Ikonos, as Tuba has now been lapped as she went to pit, and Logan is right in front of Ikonos as he just pit as well. Ikonos missed the DRS though, as a bunch of as Dux was able to catch up to the lead due to it closing on the tick. Ikonos was going to take the DRS. Alpha opens the second one, so he's able to take it. Dux gets bumped really bad, so he is now well behind again, back to about 2.5 seconds behind Ikonos. Dux trying to lap Tuba, but Tuba has the speed to maintain her position and backmark fairly well, as Asprey gets just ahead in tandem of Chocolate after getting the DRS on Chocolate, as he is trying to get back into podium. He gets the inside well with the grip of his Fempire boat, getting up around these turns very well. So they are both now behind Alpha, trying to not get bumped, but they are in tandem with Alpha, so if they're lucky, they should be good. None of them can take DRS, but Alpha backs out to take the DRS and stay in front back marking. Chocolate's able to stay in the tandem with Alpha, but Asprey got bumped, as none of them can't take it. Alpha then goes for the second DRS, hitting Asprey back further. Asprey is certainly not having the best time right now behind him, as Casimir is taking second pit. Ikonos and Dux are taking pits along with Tuba, so Asprey's going to be able to catch up along with Chocolate. So as Alpha is out just ahead of Dux, so Dux will now have to deal with what Asprey was dealing with, as Asprey also elects to pit. Tuba unable to get the first DRS open. Possum missing it as well. Everybody getting caught up at the hairpin, as everyone's coming around the track. All sorts of different tandem battles, almost impossible to cover with just one person broadcasting right now. So David is holding up a train as he goes to pit, allowing Logan to be the new train leader, but Ikanos going for second pit, tired of the back marking, followed by Chocolate, so Dux will take back the lead. As Asprey's looking to catch up from P4 right now. He has a ways to catch up, but we're just over halfway in the race on lap 15 right now. Dux out in a lead, caught up in many different back markers, now catching up to Dagger, who it is his first race in a long time to be back racing in A, but he has learned Cyibaro well from the Christmas Cup that was hosted earlier this month. So he has been able to get around and be unlapping himself. He is at the back of the pack though, but he does have the speed to maintain with other people as Logan elects to pit to not be behind Dagger. So the only person between Dux and Dagger is absolutely nobody. It is clean air between them. As Asprey's down in 5th, as he completed all pits. Chocolate going to do his final pit. As Asprey is coming through around just in front of Chocolate, so Asprey is up into P4, but most likely in a tandem for P4. Very close battle between them as the top 3 has done 2 pits. Walnut still has 2 more pits, and so does Dagger. But apart from that, everybody only needs 1 more pit or has completed theirs. Asprey's able to get the DRS from Chocolate. Asprey gets ahead with the speed through the bump route in the turn after the DRS. He is now ahead in tandem. Ikanos took back the lead from Dux as Dux is taking final pit and is now out of it. Same thing with Casimir taking final pit as well. So Asprey is back up into P3 with Chocolate close behind. Ikanos is the only one in the top 5 without all 3 pits. Walnut still has 2 pits left though. Chocolate nearly passed Asprey in the first DRS, but was just unable to, as multiple people waited for the second thing. Both Asprey and Chocolate electing to not interact with that crowd ahead. As Ikanos sets a new fastest lap of a 43.201 as Asprey and Chocolate are in tandem. In between the 2 Kuroda members of Possum and Tuba. Chocolate got just out of tandem. Asprey trying to lap Tuba. Tuba back in P9, Asprey in P4. Asprey desperately wanting to be around these 2 Kuroda drivers to just not deal with it, but he got bumped really bad on the straight before the DRS, so he's behind both of them. So Chocolate is up in a 4 to 5 second lead for ahead of Asprey for the podium. As Casimir is just behind. Asprey now 8 seconds behind due to losing time to the Kuroda members. Ikanos still has 1 more pit to do, along with Walnut, Alpha, and Dagger has 2 more pits to do. As it looks like Walnut has just lapped David. He's coming around. Clean air in front of him, no sign of any stoppage. Asprey looking to catch back up his time. He's 9 seconds behind Chocolate. He has about 7 laps to make it work to finish up the race. As everybody is completing a majority of their pits, there's going to be absolute chaos as Dagger goes to do one of his 2 final needed pits. The Kuroda drivers have finished both their pits. Alpha's in the pit too. As Asprey and Casimir are in tandem with each other for 4th place at the moment. Casimir bumping on the fences though, so Asprey's out a bit ahead, but Casimir's going to be able to get that first DRS and around. So Asprey's going to have another driver to pass. as Logan, who's back in ninth place, has also been lapped. But Asprey gets around Casimir with the second DRS again, so he's back ahead, trying to just catch up anything to get up to Chocolate, who is crossing the finish line to go on to lap 21 at the moment, lapping ICO. Well, not quite yet. They're in tandem with each other, but ICO is maintaining quite a good defense versus Chocolate, keeping him just out of, just within the range where trying to go for DRS would slow him down more than it would gain. But Chocolate bumps off trying to go for the chicane, and both the Kuroda drivers are getting around now. So Asprey is catching up to Chocolate very fast. It's about to get chaotic with about nearly half the field in just these couple corners, as Ikanos is far ahead still with one pit needed from Ikanos and Dagger, though. So the race is still anybody's to grab, as Kuroda is very close to Chocolate, Asprey just behind by about 4 seconds from Casimir. Well, 3 seconds from Casimir and Casimir's 7 seconds from Chocolate, it looks like. So Chocolate was able to get back ahead of Kuroda. Casimir trying to get through the Kuroda members as fast as he can, but he's getting caught up in it. Asprey barely getting the second DRS by about maybe a quarter of a second he got it, as Asprey's able to get around ICO again and is caught back up to Casimir, who's still behind the Kuroda drivers. The Kuroda drivers are really holding back the leaders here, it looks like. So we are on lap 23 of 27. As Asprey is looking to get back up to Casimir once more. Asprey able to get around Tuba, though, so there's only one more Kuroda driver to get around that is really holding up Chocolate. Chocolate got extremely held up. They're all here, but Tuba's back in the mix again, as Tuba got around, but the third, fourth, and fifth are all within a few turns of each other. Ikanos on lap 24, still needing that one pit from him. Remember, no last lap pits, by the way. Actually, I think last lap pit's fine, but it'll just be goofy. It won't count you, right? Asprey catching up, getting around Possum, so both the Kuroda drivers have now been cleared by 4th and 5th place, so they have nothing in their way to catch up to Chocolate. They got the DRS from David. It is just them catching up to Chocolate now in the last 3 laps of the race. But Asprey bumps off Casimir and is trying to get around, so Tuba's got the speed again, but Asprey gets through in front of Tuba. Asprey has to get around ICO again, but he's in tandem, so he should be fine. As Casimir's looking to catch up to Chocolate to try to get that P3, to get that podium. Ikanos is well ahead, getting the second DRS from Alpha, who he just lapped. So he's going around to the only person ahead is Algerino. Ikanos has been having a fairly clean race today. Hope to not jinx that for him, as he has one more pit to do in these final 2 laps of his. With everyone else having completed their pits, Sacred doing some laps. He got 5 laps in. He's well behind, but he's getting laps in the race. His internet came back in time. As David lagged out somewhere and is just parked on the track. David, you do need to move to a better spot to pull off. As up ahead, Asprey got around Casimir and is up to Chocolate, trying to get in the final laps the P3, but Dagger's between him and Chocolate. Asprey barely got it, and Chocolate bumped off Dagger, so Asprey is now back in P3 as Ikanos is doing his final pit. Asprey gets around Dagger as well, trying to catch up to keep his provisional podium spot right now, going into his final lap when he crosses the finish line. As Ikanos further up ahead is right with Dux. Ikanos and Dux are in tandem with each other. Dux slightly ahead of Ikanos in tandem, though, as Dux was able to catch up from the pit. The pit put them right in tandem, as Ikanos is unable to was unable to get the second DRS, which means Dux is in the lead. Oh my god. This is a crazy final few laps, as Dux has only Alpha between him and the line. Ikanos behind by about 4 seconds due to the second DRS, absolutely screwing him on the final lap as Dux crosses to win the race. What the fuck? Oh my god. Ikanos finishing in second. Then just behind, clearing up the podium, Asprey was able to get around Chocolate and get P3. Chocolate and Casimir finishing in P4th and 5th, respectively. Next finishing at the line will be Walnut. It looks like finishing in P6 for a great showing from him, as he is just further back. Where the hell is Walnut? Walnut was way behind. What the heck? Okay, there's Walnut. As Walnut is on his final lap, I'll let everybody finish out their laps. Everybody's very close together. Might as well at this point. So, Walnut finished. If it says finish beside your names on my stream, Asprey, don't say stuff that's gonna get you banned from the server, buddy. Don't pull a Maloko. Sacred getting some more laps in, as Tuba finishes P7th, Possum P8th, Logan P9th will be up next when he crosses the line. Algerino, coming around the final turns, will get P10, getting a top 10 in this race. Very good showing. Alpha finishing P11th. ICO will be next, finishing in P12, but ahead of them, Dagger and David do have one more lap to do when they cross the finish line. But so ICO is the one finishing next, then I will call it after they finish. Just to let everybody race it out since people were close enough together. This one a bit longer than I wanted to. I will. No need to spam. I'll let you up. Dagger and David are racing for position very close, getting pumped by Sacred quite a bit. David got the DRS and Dagger did it, so I guess that decides who's finishing that order. ICO's crashing out a bit. I fully expected small crash outs. Ikanos left, it looks like. Just keeping track of everything, as once David and Dagger cross, I'm setting race state to none. Sacred randomly drifting. David, please cross the finish line. Thank you. Race state none. Okay. Tuba, what do you want to say? People are crashing out. Ikanos, I'll call you up whenever I'm doing the podium. I'm wanting to know what Tuba's wanting to say really quick.
There are some people who, I don't know, they need to, okay, number one, you need to press W if you're gonna boat race, okay, that's number one. Why are you swerving? I see people like David and Dagger just swerving. Dagger keeps baiting me into the pit lane every time. He keeps like thinking. I keep thinking
anyways, the crash outs will continue later. Okay. Asprey, I'll bring you up for P3. We can go line up at the podium if you all want.
Shit race. Really,
Asprey.
actually so fucking shit, running on like 2 frames per second the entire bloody race. For some reason, Kaz and Chocolate just didn't grow a brain. They decided I'm gonna do all these strategies to fight for one position, when if we work together, which is normal, We should have worked together. We would have been in the fight for the lead. But instead, those two fucking dumb nuts decided, no, I want to fight for P4. Ugh. I don't fucking get it. Yeah, chocolate, mate. Sometimes when you work together, you get a better position. That's how these DRSs works. They're too fucking strong. Anyway, chocolate didn't grow a brain. Kaz didn't grow a brain. The fact that Fempai still outscored Viridian is a miracle. Viridian's just that shit. I'm ready to get a double championship. That's all. And I'm leaving.
Okay. Well,
I'm gonna enjoy my day.
okay. Well, that was an interview of all time. I'll pull up Ikanos. Okay. Mild crash out from Ikanos. Do you want to come on up? Nobody's going over to the podium, so... Oh well, I'll just screenshot. Okay, I'll pull up Ducks for now if Ikanos is not here at the moment. I would like the interview, but it's not required. Oh, there you are. There you go.
Oh, yeah, I was opening up CSGO, sorry.
Oh, no worries. No worries, I feel that.
I love getting second place. I fucking love it. It's my passion. It's my passion to throw away a position in the last lap.
But it's
like I did. Because, bro, I don't know how the fuck these guys managed to practice taking the DRS route. Because whenever they did, they managed to fuck me up. They managed to bump me, whether I was in the DRS or outside of it. It was like a cyber world gimmick on steroids.
I was noticing several people. I was noticing several people were just sitting there queuing up for the second DRS, waiting for someone to pass by and open it.
That is a different story. You know, I feel like I'm very blessed by God to have been born with a middle finger so that I can press W. Because half of the people here, I swear, they can go to their government and apply for handicap pensions, and they will get it. This is the impression that I'm left with. Algerino is a rat. He intentionally, whenever he saw me behind him, he intentionally lifted so that I would get bumped or not get the DRS, and that was a really fun part of the race. Fuck you. Other than that, I threw the tandem with Ducks, and it's nice to have a reserve that likes you, that plays for the team, like Sacred. Thank you, Sacred and Sus.
Well,
other than that, whatever. Viridian, GG.
Congrats on your P2, though.
No. It is not a P2. It is a loss of P1. Yeah, goodbye.
See ya.
It's been fun.
Okay, who's spamming right now? I'm gonna get through the interviews, then end the stream, and other people that want to yap on stage, I'll bring them up. So, Ducks, do you want to come up?
I mean, like, I don't want to crash out. I'm really trying to be calm, but these people really don't have any respect. They are fucking crashing out because I'm better than all of them. Like, what the fuck? They are telling me to kill myself? Okay, bruh. Like, what's you gonna get when you say that? Like, what's your problem? Try to be more like a man. Like, the only race I had, like, perfectly was Ikonos. Like, I was just doing a perfect race with him. Everyone else was just trying to block me, or like they was suddenly waiting on the track for bumping. I'm gonna bump him. Like, what's you trying to do? What you trying to do? Like, can't you try to be more fair? Like, can you try, like, I don't know. Like, this is not fair. And they keep crashing out on me because I won. Like, talk more about me. I don't care anymore. Like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I don't want to curse at anyone. I love every single one of you, but that's really, like, enough. Like, I also have limits. Stop fucking talking shit about me. I'm so sorry. Like,
No worries,
oh my God.
don't worry about
Really,
apologizing.
I'm really sorry. I don't know.